Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody. You already know who it is. It's your boy, the one and only Huncho J23, coming at you live once again with another edition. You already know what time it is. It's episode 104. Hope you guys have been tuning in and enjoying this content that I've been bringing y'all every single week. Like I said, trust me, it does not go unnoticed. But with that being said, today's guest is a dope female artist. She's been killing the game right now in the Carolinas, and I'm so happy to have her tapping in with me and locking in with me. So with that being said, she's already in the building. So ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, she goes by Ari Quinn. But like I said, once we get her in, we're gonna chop it up with her and know and get to know her a little bit and her music, and so let it go from there. Before we start, also feel free to drop questions if you want to ask her questions. Feel free, she'll answer questions, I'll answer questions, the whole 9 yards. That's how we do it. So with that being said, Ari, let's get it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I got distracted. Sorry. Panda, what's good, my boy? Free lunch, what's good? Waiting for it to connect. What's goody, everybody? What's good with y'all? How y'all doing? Waiting for it to connect. Y'all gotta forgive me if I'm looking off, because I have someone in the background. So, all right, so I'm waiting for it to connect. Give me a second. Let me try this again. All right, hold on. Let me see. Oh man, what's good, brother? I got it in my request again. Hold on, yeah. You may have to send it again because it says it's waiting for you to accept. But hold on, let me try something real quick. Hold on. Trying to get it right. Y'all bear with us real quick. We're trying to work out these technical difficulties. Y'all know how technical difficulties go. So bear with us and then we'll get started. You know what I'm saying? So I think it said it expired. No, it just says waiting for you to accept on my end. So it just instantly go through, you know what I'm saying? Because it went through any other time. All right, so look, this is what I want you to do. Hop back out and come back in and try it again, Ari, if you can. Because I don't know what's going on. Leave out and come back. Leave out and come right back. And while you're doing that, I'm going to type in this pin real quick so that way people will know what today's episode is. All right, so I got the pin set. Okay, so let me try this again.
Louise on Christmas Eve. Like I swear I tried like 5 times and it was like your request was not sent. It's invalid. It's expired. I was like, dang.
Yes. Hey, listen, well, we got it right.
We got it.
Well, first of all, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you doing?
I've had better days, but thankfully, so I'm still trying to, maintain out here. You know how that go.
Oh heck yeah. Hey, it'd be like that sometimes, but you just gotta bounce back when it be and just move forward. You just gotta look at it, whatever. Look at it. Any L's today was a lesson.
Yeah, that's true. And I really been learning that, because I tell you, with us both being in this profession, we both know it's a very cutthroat, ice cold world out here.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are negative and gonna have their stuff they're gonna say, but hey, that's
we here.
Exactly. well, first things first, introduce yourself to the world, let people know who you are, and we're gonna tap right into it.
Oh, for sure. So I go by the name of Ari Quinn. Born in Knoxville, Tennessee, but I live here in Raleigh, North Carolina now. I've been singing for a really long time, like since I was a little kid.
Okay.
But I kind of like chilled out a lot because my dad, he didn't really like want me to pursue music. Okay. But as I got older or whatever, I still I was still into it and writing and stuff. And then when my dad passed away, that was actually my motivation to kind of like do it more. So that was my push. And I started out singing with my homeboy, singing just little bits and pieces in his songs and stuff. And then it's just been progressing from
Okay.
there.
Okay, and that was gonna lead me into my question because I was just about to ask, how did you get into the music and where did it all start for you? Where did it all start for you?
Well, so Ari comes from Ariel, which is my name.
Okay.
My mom decided she wanted a little mermaid as a kid or something. And well, she got it.
Okay. Okay.
um, and I started let's see. Well, I mean, there's like videos of me when I was little where we were doing like karaoke and stuff as a kid. Like I was like 5 years old
Okay.
out there with a microphone trying to sing Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Okay. I see you.
oh gosh, it was funny. And so now, and then I guess as I got older, I just kind of, my mom, she did poetry, so I kind of like focused on like writing and stuff. And as a kid, even in elementary school, I wrote this cool ass poem. I was like, okay, I had some soul or some depth
Okay.
in what was going on.
Okay.
Um, but yeah,
Okay.
so just writing, and then my homeboy just wanted me to do that one little bit, and then it just kind of really was kind of like the fire into my ass to get back into it.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this. So my next thing I would love to know is what's the response for you as an artist and being a female, what's the response like knowing that you're getting the love that you're getting and the support that you're getting? How has that been for you?
I was actually thinking about this on the way home because I felt like, it was gonna be a question kind of like to see people go from like, because there's some people who've known I've always been messing with music in some way.
Mm-hmm.
But I would tell them like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this or I'm doing this, but I never did it. So people ain't really fuck with me.
Right.
But then when they saw me actually like putting the stuff out, people were just like, yo, you really do this. Like, and so that was dope. And to even see people go from, like even people I know, like we were friends or whatever, we fell off in life to show up
Mm-hmm.
at performances and shit, that blows me. I get super excited. Like I did a performance, for R&B,
Okay.
Prince Divine at Skewers, and
Okay.
and there were like some friends from high school that had come up there, and I was just like, "Yo, that's crazy! I haven't seen you guys since high school. That's insane."
Right.
But I was
Right.
like, "Damn, like it's good to see you." Like, and so receiving the push and the support and stuff like that, that shit is like really dope. But I feel like it also took for a certain person to like say, "Yo, I like her music," for
Mm-hmm.
other people to jump on it and be like, "Oh shit, you got shouted out by this person, so now I fuck with you," or whatever. Like, so
Right.
I see. I mean, so, but again, it comes with the territory,
Right. Right.
So it's like, all right, cool. It took somebody else to support me for y'all to support me. You don't have to blow up in your city first. You
Right.
can blow up somewhere else first, honestly and truly. So if your city not rocking with you, which I see it's been a little change in the mind, then
Right.
it's like, yeah. So then it's like, so now it's like, okay, cool. So I mean, I'm here for it. I'm here for the ride.
Okay. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the songs that you make and this and the albums and stuff that you put out, what is the what is your set message behind the music that you put out? What is it that you're wanting the people to be able to take away from your music and from your songs when they go out there and they listen to it and they stream it?
So with my music, when I write, I'm one of those people that writes with my emotions or how I'm feeling. So I'm
Okay.
kind of inspired by the shit that I'm going on or people that are around me. Like I've heard people tell me a story or something about something that happened to them. All right, bet. Oh shit, you just gave me an idea. Let
Right.
me. A lot of the songs that I first came out with, and well, shoot, the ones that are out, were about how like my emotions. I got a song called Feelings.
Right. Right.
I got and then there's a song called Jekyll and Hyde where I'm actually talking about people
Okay.
so it's just from experiences. I want my music. I want people to be able to relate to it. So
Okay.
I don't want to talk about I, I don't want to be the person to talk about all the flashy and all that because
Right.
honestly and truly, I don't relate to that right now.
Right. Right.
So when I can relate to it, yeah, but I want other people I don't want to get crazy to where it's unrelatable to everybody else. So
Right. I agree.
everybody has like goes through their emotions and feels some type of way or whatever. De Niro, that's a turn up song. Like shit, I got to see somebody shake their ass at least one time to it.
Right.
So I mean, I don't want people to just feel like I'm always just hating or talking bad or about people or
Right.
nothing, or just always sad or my emotions. I want them to make sure that they see all aspects of me, all sides. Like you can see the, oh, chill, smoke vibe, Ari.
Mm-hmm.
You got the whole, like, I mean, it's just like all over the place. I got songs about sex, like it's
Okay.
everything. Listen a
Okay.
little bit about everything.
All
So it's
right.
just
So
putting
so so
life into words.
so it's safe to say that you have more like that, as we call it in this industry, more like an alter ego, so to speak.
So that's kind of where Ari Quinn comes from.
Okay.
So I love Batman.
Okay.
And then so Harley Quinn is
It
all right.
registers.
So
Okay.
she started out, she was like a psychiatrist or whatever, and she was normal.
Mm-hmm.
She met this Mr. J guy, and he flipped her out, turned her out real quick. So, but you can toggle back and forth. So with that, me being able to sing a little bit, me being able to flow a little bit, I like that. So I was like, that's where Ari Quinn came from, because I'm able to play. I can do both roles. I can switch back and forth. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Ari Quinn, Harley Quinn. So that's like my little play off of it. And I like the crazy hair colors. My hair's always been some crazy ass color. So she had blue and pink or some shit. My hair's blue.
Right.
Like,
Right.
so heck yeah.
Okay. Well, definitely, that's a very, good, a good backstory to that. So definitely it helps, come with your name and whatnot. So now my next thing I want to know is, because a lot of women like yourself have really taken over this music scene and have really been laying the groundwork and the foundation. But how do you feel, seeing, your sisters out here going hard in the paint, just like you're doing, and really chasing the same dream, and really, as we say, chasing the bag? I mean, how does that feel for you? Because, being in a male dominated arena, as they say, a lot of women don't get enough credit. But again, with you being that female artist, what is that response like?
I want to see my sisters, my friends, whatever. Like even if I don't know you, I want to see other queens freaking win, eat. Like I'm not here for the hating and the negative or none of that. Like, again, like I said, there were people that did not support me, but I still will push your shit. I don't care.
Right.
I want to see people around me succeed. I want to see people I came up with, went to school with, whether you rock with it or not. I want to see everybody eat. Like, there's no reason for competition, honestly and truly, because there's so many different avenues and lanes we can all travel. We don't all do the same thing. So why hate on somebody else they have the same dream as you, but how they're doing it is different? Let them do it that way. If that's what's working for them, let them do it. I want to work with there are so many females that I've met, and I'm like, yo, okay, this is about to be lit. I mean, there's different lanes for real. Right. So if she sing great. I can throw my little song rap in there, like a little something in there. I don't feel the point. I don't see the point of hating. Like, there's honestly and truly no purpose. It just brings you down anyways. Like, so she getting shine, let her get her shine. I'm proud. What a clap, a round of applause, bravo. Like, I really don't like being hateful or spiteful or nothing like that. So I love seeing people eat. I want everybody to eat.
Okay, that's definitely very well respected by you. You know what I'm saying? All right, so now when it comes to venues and places that you've been and places that you've performed at, what's been that one place for you that you really have been able to just, like, as they say, like, really grab that vibe from and just really, like, vibe out and just really just feel free to flow in that zone? What has been that spot for you?
So I haven't gone and done a whole lot of shows, but I think most of the shows I do R&B. But my favorite venue that he's had a show at or set at that we did was definitely Skewers. Even though I know we got the quarantine thing going on and everything, but it was just like, I don't know, something about it. It was just, people were like, yo, you look so different. Like, you have changed so much. Like, from before quarantine, you were timid. Now it's like, yo, you're just like,
just a free spirited, as they say.
Heck yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, like, I want people to see who I am, whether it's me being goofy or not. I might be like, I suck at doing a little talking in the microphone stuff. Like, I don't know what to say. I'd be like, I should have prepared better for this. I've just been working on the music the whole time. So it's like, I've been rehearsing, making sure I don't mess up. But even if I do mess up, just because the environments, because there's been a couple of environments that I have gone to where I've messed up, and I just be like, oh shit, I fucked up, y'all. I'm sorry. Like
Right.
everybody fucks. We're all human.
Exactly. And that's amazing that you're able to, you're able to catch that and be able to still flow within that zone, even when you have messed up. Because I've seen a lot of artists like you said that have messed up in certain songs, and it's like, they'll realize it, and it's like, but yet they still keep going. They don't stop. They just they just continue to flow.
Yep.
So the fact that you can do that and not feel bad about it, that's really the beauty of it, because that shows how passionate of an artist you are, and it shows that even in the midst of a mess up, you still can keep going.
For sure, most definitely.
Okay.
Heck yeah, we getting
most
there.
definitely. So you spoke of doing events with DJ R&B. Shouts out to the bro DJ R&B. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie. That's the guy. So I actually it's crazy because I actually just went to an event, a Culture Vibes event at Skewers. Actually,
that's where it was when I went up there.
Yeah, and I definitely felt the vibe, of Skewers and everything like that. And and initially I was going there to see another brother of mine who goes by the name of Ty Harris,
that's my bro,
who I previously had on this show. I went to go see him perform, but I had to leave at the last minute. But needless to say, of course, I know Ty, and we all know Ty, so I know he blew it out of the water either way it went. So like I said, yeah, definitely shout out to Skewers and Durham. Shout out to the staff over there. Shout out to DJ R. Shout out to Prince Divine, DJ R&B.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, listen, without y'all, hey, these events wouldn't be possible.
Exactly. And I appreciate them for that. Definitely.
Most definitely. All right, so let me ask you, so who's been your biggest musical influence? Like, who's really helped shape your career into being who you are right now?
So I did do a podcast where I was like, I don't know, I can't say that I'm inspired by a lot of people because I'm writing stuff that's like happening to me. But there was a gentleman that had actually said something to me, and he was like, and it was one of the songs that's not even like, it was the first song I put a video out for, honestly and truly. That was just, it was my song.
Okay.
And this dude was like, yo, that's my shit. And he was like, he said, and dude doesn't know me from anybody. So you never met me, never seen me. We have never really had a conversation.
Right.
But he was like, I get Left Eye vibes. And I was like, yo. I was like, so I don't know if you know, but when I first put the song out, my initial plan for the video, the whole concept for the video was to have like a tub with some tennis shoes, like some shoes in there, and I set them on fire and do it like how she did. But I was like, yo, that would be crazy on production. That was just starting to. Wow. So I was like, dang, I ain't got it like that. So I can just burn some shit down,
Right.
But the actual cover on SoundCloud, because that's where I first put it before I went to iTunes and all that, is a picture of Left Eye when she was in Fulton County Jail, like holding up the little her mugshot.
Right,
like,
right.
That was
right.
legit it, and I was like, that is crazy. And I was like, yeah, so definitely I would say TLC would definitely be, I love them. I'm not gonna say that's where like everything come from. Like I grew up listening to Tony Braxton, TLC, Backstreet Boys though, when it was right, when everybody else was listening to all the like R&B stuff, that I grew up in the suburbs, so we listened to, so I listened to like Backstreet Boys, and my parents weren't really like, listening, like, well, they didn't listen to it around me, like a lot of stuff. So just being the friends of the people I was around, that's what I listened to. But my influence, I would definitely say now, I would say, excuse me, TLC definitely, and then and from other artists I look at, like Dreezy, I like her rapping. I'm not saying I don't like when she sings or nothing, but I like when she raps. So I'd be like, okay, that's dope. Like, I like when females when they do both, and they do both.
Right,
so,
right.
So stuff like that. It's not that I listen to her a lot, but I do. I could say that she's a type of inspiration too.
Okay. Well, definitely shouts out to TLC and the late great, Left Eye. You know what I mean? All right. So, I want to piggyback for a second because you mentioned your parents and and them listening to the things that they listen to. Now, how are they feeling about you? Being in this industry and really succeeding the way that you are. How have they been taking it?
My mom, low key. She told me, she's like, I'm your biggest fan. She definitely supports my brothers and sisters do too. Well, my brother and sisters, and then my brothers and sisters, like my friends' family, you know. And my biological dad, he's hype about it too. He's just like, okay, I see you. Because again, my dad that passed, he didn't really he knew I could do some stuff, whatever, but he wasn't for it. He wanted his kids to be doctors and scientists and stuff. Not
Right.
knocking him. That's my dad. I love that nigga.
Right. Right. Got to.
Yeah. So, but and I always say but my parent, even him not like supporting it, it was still like I had to do it. He always told me I was hard headed and everything, so I was still just working even without the support. But there were things like even with them not pushing all the way, and I told R&B this story too. It was like this guy came up to me at McDonald's one day after my dad told me I couldn't go to school for music, and the dude was like, I didn't say nothing. Okay, I ain't say nothing. I'm with my mom, my brother. We had just went and looked at a school for music and shit, and my dad was like, nah, that's not it.
Right.
This man came up to me. He was turning a sign out on a corner, and was like, he came up to me inside of McDonald's, left the corner, came inside, and where we sat down, he was like, I bet you didn't notice that's my stuff sitting right there. But God told me to tell you to stop sitting on your voice.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. And so we told my dad about it. He was like, Next day we went to church. The pastor was preaching about joining the choir and sitting on your voice and all this other stuff. And I was just like, oh.
What a coincidence.
Oh,
right?
What a coincidence. And I just looked at him like,
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like, okay, you may have got me with that one. All right.
You know, okay, that's two in 2 days. It was back to back. Okay. Saturday, then Sunday. Like it was literally back to back.
Wow, that's crazy. Like, but you know what's so funny because, you know, again, as you're speaking about that, it blows my mind when you have pastors and preachers out here that really can tell you some things that you didn't even think that they would even know, and then for you to be in shock, like, wait, like what, like me. Like,
I swear to my phone, I do not.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry. But I don't know. For me, that just made me lose my train of thought too. Damn, I'm sorry. But
it's all good. It's all good.
It legit blew my mind just for that to be the actual. But that was legit the entire sermon was like sitting on your voice and not speaking up when you should. And I was just, and even like with the choir, he started off with singing and joined the choir and stuff like that. I didn't, but I still kept on working, which I should have joined the choir. I'd be way more advanced than I am now. But
yeah, I definitely agree. Me myself personally, funny story, people don't know this, but I actually was in a choir myself, and there were times that I would be, singing and stuff like that, or they would have me sing solos and whatnot. But in this day and age, it's crazy because now we've got to the point where there's vocal coaches and vocal training and things of that nature, and I know now there's an artist that I know who actually who's also been on this show. He goes by the name of Lorenzo, and he does vocal training. And I'm definitely trying to save my coins so I can get me some vocal training because it's crazy because again being in this industry, so many different things happen in life, and when you're able to write about it and then turn those exact words into lyrics, it's a very beautiful thing. And I've been told that a lot, like, the more I write, the more music it becomes. So I've really been thinking about that. So moving on to my next thing. So, I want to talk us a little bit about, how you grew up. I mean, was you more like the popular kid? Was you more just in your own lane, or was it kind of average?
Mediocre. No, I'm just kidding. Growing up, in elementary school, I got picked on. I mean, all grades, I probably got picked on. People used to always just talk shit because I was dark skinned or whatever. Like one dude, in elementary school, I will never forget. I ain't gonna say his name because that's rude.
Right.
But I had dry skin, and
Okay.
so this dude told me that I had lizard legs. He was like, your skin looks like a dinosaur or some shit, some rude fucked up shit. And I was like, yo, I
Right.
will never forget that.
Wow.
I mean, and then I'll say like in high school, even in high school, like stuff like that. I played. I didn't play sports. I ran track in school, and I also was an athletic trainer.
Okay.
So I was at practice for the football team, with the basketball team. So I was friends with a lot of them. I still wasn't the most popular kid. Like one of the girls I was real cool with was a cheer. Like I was friends with cheerleaders, people on the set team. Like I think for my personality, just always being bubbly or whatever, I welcome people.
Okay.
So I was friends with a lot of people, but I wasn't known.
Okay.
Like people, and which was cool. I don't mind. It's okay.
Right.
But la, la, la. But like in high school, like so eventually, so from knowing a lot of people, I got nominated for homecoming court.
Okay.
But how my school was, no, because everybody was like, "Oh, I voted for you! I voted for you!" And it was classes that were like, "Yo, my entire class nominated you," and then they released the results, and they didn't call my name, and I was like, "Ain't no way!" So I had said something, and they were like, "Oh, actually." Some people wrote your name in as your first name. Some people wrote you in as your middle name. We didn't know that it was the same person, but they wrote my last name, and I'm the only person with my last name in the senior class. So how do you not know?
Right.
And so people were like, "Oh no, you don't." Like some people, because I got added late, they were like, "You don't deserve it. You beg to be up here."
Right.
And I was like, I didn't, honestly and truly. But like after that shit resulted in some other shit where I got in trouble with my dad. it was just a whole bunch of shit. Like people,
Wow.
just always wanted to be just like assholes and whatnot. And I'm just like, hey, well, at this point now I was like, oh, I can't wait till I blow up and go back to my high school reunion. And coincidentally enough, my high school reunion would have been this year. Wow. Corona. But also I'm blowing up at the same time. Well, not blowing up, but I'm getting recognition and notoriety right now. So it's like, okay, yeah.
Okay.
It took I guess I set the intention back then, not knowing. I should have said it sooner.
Right. Most definitely. You know, real quick before I tap into my next question, shouts out to DJ R&B.
Hey, what's up, R&B?
Who just tapped right in. What's good, my guy? All right, so my next thing. So, you know, we spoke about the pandemic and, you know, we briefly, but as an artist, you know, how has that been, you know, having to, you know, sit back and really just, you know, really be at that standstill, not being able to be on stage, not being able to perform and stuff like that. How has that been for you?
So a lot of the performing and stuff I was doing before was like karaoke, open mics, and then if I was performing with my homeboy Climax, shout out Climax.
Climax was good.
He so that's legit who got me like going out, and because I had shitty stage fright. I mean, it was bad, but like being up there and actually singing and seeing that people enjoy it, or like whatever, just being up there doing whatever and seeing that people enjoy it, that shit, it pushed me a little bit. So when Corona hit and we got to like, cause we went to karaoke every Monday, every Tuesday, every Thursday. Like that was every week.
Okay.
It was a constant rotation to make sure that, so I would stop being nervous, but that shit helped. It definitely helped a lot. And to be forced to not be on stage really made me see, I was like, oh shit, I can't wait till I can get back on stage. I can't wait to be able to be in front of people and perform. Like it's now, and I think that's where because a lady approached me the other day and she was like, yo, like you used to get up there and you just used to seem so zoned out. She said, you've changed. Like you were just like, and I was like, oh shit. Like I was like, oh, I'm glad you see that. That shit made me feel good. I was like, hot damn. Okay then.
Right.
Oh, what?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm happy about it.
I'm doing this thing.
Okay. Look, I'm glad y'all see it. I'm you know, got a little glow and whatnot.
Right. Okay. All right. So that takes me into my next question, because you know, before you hit any stage, before you perform, I mean, what is that, you know, real quickly, what is that process like before you perform and before you hit the stage? How do you mentally get prepared for that?
Honestly and truly, from home, I'll start at home. I'll be listening to the song over and over again. And then I just have to like tell myself like, yo, you got this. Like, you just have to reassure yourself. So that's what I got to do is like, hey, and even if you mess up, fuck it. Like,
exactly. Keep going. You know, so you
my
gotta
friends
keep
be
going.
like, they'd be like, oh no, don't stop. They don't know all the words yet. Okay. But still, I know I messed up. So that's why I'll be like, oh shit, I fucked up. And then I'll keep going or whatever. But it's like, haha, my bad.
Right,
Bounce
right.
back. So it's just like a rubber band basically. Just snap right back and just keep going.
Okay. Well, definitely. I definitely feel you on that. All right. So, you know, the next thing, real quick, which is the final thing, you know, with it, you know, I'm sure, you know, that, you know, you've been tuned into with everything that's been going on aside from the pandemic, but as it relates to, you know, the whole BLM, you know, Black Lives Matter situation, you know, how have you been taking it and how have you been dealing with that?
So the racial thing that's been a thing. That's been a thing for a long time. Even back to when I was like even high school and just coming up. Like this one dude called me a nigger, and I sat outside of his classroom every single day and made sure
What?
he knew who the fuck I was. Every day was out there like, what's my name?
Wow.
I'm sorry. I think you got it wrong the other day. What is my name? Because it started with N, and that I'm pretty sure my name starts with A. So let's go ahead and try that again.
Right.
But I'm telling you, like I'm telling you, like I've seen some crazy shit. I've been in the car with my mom, and I even had a white friend with me in the car with us, and these guys chased us down the road, was flicking us off, and all this shit.
What?
And I kid you not. I kid you not.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It was crazy. We were going home. We were going back to Tennessee, and they were just acting a fool. And I've even had like black coworkers tell me, "Oh, be careful. You know, they like to kidnap cute little black girls. You know, just trying to scare me and shit." And it be stuff that is not actually racial or whatever, and they just try to make it seem like that because of the areas. But like with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, like I am so tired of seeing my brothers and sisters killed. Like it's crazy. Like seeing the people that are being either killed by cops or just being hung and nobody doing nothing about it. And they're saying, oh, it's suicide. It's not suicide. And even with the Sandra Bland thing, I watched the whole documentary. They said they found no fingerprints on that trash bag that she hung from. Wow. So that means that bag that she hung from was whoever tied that shit had gloves on or some shit. They didn't even find her fingerprints on it.
That's crazy. And you know what's crazy? Because, you know, in all of these cases that, you know, have been put out into the world, you know, do you know not one time have I really watched it? And I know, and the only reason I have is because it's, to me personally, it really affects me because, you know, being an African American and having to, like you said, see our brothers and sisters go through that, it just tears me up because I'm like, you know, it shouldn't be like that. You know, it's real easy to, you know.
It can be us, honestly.
Exactly.
It could be either of us.
Right.
Like, I have younger siblings. I'm the oldest, so I feel like I have to protect them. So I have a younger brother. I have friends that I'm close to that I call my brothers and sisters. And if that shit ever happened, yo, I'm turning the fuck up. I'm sorry. Like, no, there's no stopping. There's no calming me down after that. Like, I fuck with people hard. And if that shit, I'm telling you. So seeing that stuff, that blows my fucking mind. And seeing people going back over the paintings with black paint and shit. What's wrong with y'all? Like, please understand that we've been doing this and going through this for a long fucking time. We've been accepting a lot that we shouldn't. I'm not and I don't mean any disrespect when I say I'm not my grandparents, but that level of calmness and peaceful shit, you do that shit to anybody I fuck with, bro, it's a wrap. I'm coming for everybody.
I definitely agree, and you know, and it's so, you know, and this is why, you know, this is one of the reasons why I always ask this question is because, you know, it really blows my mind to hear the responses because, you know, you get so many different responses from so many different people, but you know, like you said, you know, with you having that mindset, you know, it just shows that, you know, like you said, you're not going to allow shit like that to go down because of the fact, like you said, that you got siblings and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So I definitely, I definitely, appreciate you for, responding to that. All right. So last and final thing, is there anything else that we should be on the lookout for? Any new music, any new projects, any new collaborations? I mean, what can we expect from you for the rest of 2020?
A lot, hopefully.
Okay.
Like I have been working on some projects, but some of them been delayed by other people.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
not musical artists and stuff like that, because the music artists and stuff that I work with, everybody's real punctual and whatnot. I haven't done a lot of features, but there is a De Niro remix coming out with my homie Future Flash.
Okay. Okay. Shouts out.
And there's also like I have I'll say it's the album in the works called Fatal Attraction.
Okay. Okay.
So some of the songs that are already released, those are going to be on there. And that one's going to be more so of a mixture of everything. And so shout out to AOQ. That's my engineer, and I be putting them into work sometimes. But that's my bro. Like for real. It's a lot of music coming out. Climax and I got a new song coming out that we're working on right now. Larry Cliche and I will be doing some stuff pretty soon. Okay. There's some other artists. There's a lot of artists. I told Exhale I want to work with her. So just so you know, boo, I'm gonna say it publicly so everybody know. So some stuff with Exhale. I plan on working with Black Trail. Like I got a lot of stuff in the works. I'm trying to so like, and shit, if I ain't hit you up yet, this is a public service announcement, so everybody know I'm about to hit you up. So for real, like I'm telling you, like it's a lot of stuff in the works. I posted the other day, I got like 17 different songs I'm working on right now that I got to finish. Some of them, 8 of them being features. So it's
we definitely are going to be on the lookout for that for sure.
Oh yes.
And to, again, shouts out to Black Trail. I just recently had him on episode 103. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to XL Top. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I've had her on the program, so definitely I could definitely see you yourself working with those, because that's going to be a complete massacre, as I love to call it.
What? I'm ready.
Yeah. So all you artists out there, like she said, public service announcement, she's gonna be hitting y'all up, so make sure y'all ready, because she ready to bring the domination. You know what I mean?
Hey, teamwork make the dream work. Sometimes you can't do it all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring everybody with me. So
exactly. Well, actually, it's funny because there was somebody in the chat that said, let me go back up to it. They said, my brother Simba the dancer, he says he's gonna follow you. He said he says he's looking for a singer. He wants to collab with you.
Okay.
And so
hit me up.
Yeah. So Simba, she just
hit me up. I'm gonna follow you back. Look, I'm chill as fuck. I don't want people to ever think I'm arrogant or nothing like that. I'm cool as hell. Follow me, I'm gonna follow you back. Especially if I know you down for the ride or whatever. So I'm here for it. So
okay. Well, most definitely. Well, we appreciate you for being on episode 104. It has been amazing meeting you and getting to know you finally. Because like I said, I have heard so much about you. I was like, I've heard so much about you, and and to finally get this opportunity to talk to you has really been amazing. So definitely keep striving, definitely keep pushing. I definitely can't wait to see what's next for you, and hopefully somewhere down the line we can, we can bring you back and you have an encore, and you feel
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
And you fill us in on what else is going on with you.
Yeah, so I can give y'all some updates.
Most definitely. Well, take care of yourself, and I look forward to chopping up with you again someday, okay?
For sure. You do the same.
Most definitely. Take care of yourself.
Peace. You too.
All right.
Alrighty.
And there you guys have an episode 104 of the Independent Scene with yours truly, Hunter J23, and the one and only Ari Quinn. Well, first and foremost, shouts out to Ari Quinn for coming through and tapping in. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm going to be dropping this episode on YouTube tonight, so feel free, you guys, to go and share this episode all over. Share it in your groups, share it in your family, in your friends. And if you guys want to tap in with this show and see other shows like this, you can go on my IGTV page and see other shows like these, as well as you can go on YouTube and see the same exact show that you just seen tonight on YouTube. So definitely feel free to tap in, chime in with me. I'm taking all bookings. with artists that wants to come on and chop it up with me. But one thing that I want to make clear though before I end this live, because I made this very clear today. You know, when it comes to this industry, guys, and this business, we must be very serious about what we got going on. We must be serious about what we're asking for. So, if you guys are really legit serious about interviewing and chopping it up with me, please feel free to DM me. But if you know that you're not at a place where you're ready to, get interviewed, then, you let me, then I'll still be here. DM me whenever you're ready. And then we can take it from there. Because one thing that I don't want to do is set up an interview with you, or you set up an interview with me, should I say, and then come game time, it doesn't fall through. So like I said, if you guys want to really tap in, feel free to tap in. I'm available Monday through Friday to take all bookings and whatnot, and you feel free to DM me on all platforms at HonchoJ23, HonChojay23, and we can definitely get it lit, get it popping. Shouts out to everybody that joined the chat. Let me go back through real quick just to shout everybody out. Shouts out to Panda. Shouts out to Free Lunch. Shouts out to some of the dancer. Shouts out to the Love Naya, Private Party VIP, Oxymoron, D Southern Doll, Mrs. Mayo, Ritting Spoons. I hope I'm saying that right. Palm Tree Smoothie. I am Jizo. Palm Tree Smoothie. What's good? HBG Chapo. Tippy Talk TME was good. DJ R&B was good. Craigie 2000 was good. Hell Raising K392 was good. Imaja Jamie was good. Beautiful LYR was good. My godmother Sonia K Battle was good. Another dope artist, you guys. Please feel free to tap in with my godmother Sonia K Battle. Her name on here is Lover of Music. She's real dope, so she's a voice of the voiceless. If you guys want to tap in, feel free to check out her. Definitely. And like I said, Ari Quinn, shouts out to you for being episode 104. So with that being said, I hope I've pretty much said everything I need to say, but I hope you guys continue to enjoy the rest of your evening. Please, please, please continue to love one another, continue to embrace one another, even despite the quarantine, as they say. Make sure you wear your face mask, make sure you wear your gloves, the whole 9 yards, so that way we can get out this mess, if we can ever get out this mess, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely love y'all. I rock with y'all the long way, and I definitely look forward to, chopping it back up with you guys before the week is out. And I will continue to keep this show rolling as long as I got breath in my body to do it, you know what I'm saying? Because, without y'all and without the support of God, of course, you know what I'm saying, none of this would be possible. So it's all thanks to God, y'all and my family that has been supported throughout the process. It really, I really don't take it for granted. I'm just really grateful. I can say that I'm really grateful for these opportunities, because I tell you guys, when I started this, months ago, and to think that it would get to this point where I'm now at my 104th episode, like, that's freaking, I don't even have no word for it, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, y'all being a part of this journey means the world to me. So I thank you. And like I said, with that being said, my time is done. This has been the Independent Scene, episode 104, with your boy Honcho J and my guest Ari Quinn. Until next time, America, I love y'all. Stay safe, stay blessed. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings once again. Peace and blessings. This is your boy Honcho J23 on Independent Scene, and I'm out. Let's get it. Yeah.